Hello, and welcome back to Danganronpa Another 2. Last time, we completed the prologue, and we got to meet all the students. I'm still not settled on my voice as I'm doing for them yet. I think I'll eventually, figure out something, but again, new cast. I want it to be different, but also my voice can only do so much. And we found out that we already know who the Mastermind is, which is very interesting. I don't know how that's going to play out, but it's the weird magician man. And Monocrow was there, and so was Teruya, and they died, presumably. I hope it's a simulation and they're not actually dead. If Ray is actually dead, I'm going to be so mad. Teruya, we never saw the body. He just blasted off into space, so I'm hoping he's still okay. And, that's it, I guess. It's really cool that we're playing as a female protagonist this time. I prefer female protagonists in games just because I am a female. It's just easier to relate, in my opinion. You know, whenever you're a guy and they're like, okay, time to go look at girls changing. I'm almost like, why do we have to do this? I don't like those little plot lines. So I don't think that'll happen this time, which makes me very happy. So, we are going to be starting chapter 1 today. I do know that last episode was, kind of a longer one. There wasn't really a good stopping point. They're probably going to be back in the 40-minute-ish range from this point forward, except for, trials and stuff, or, investigations. But, that was a special circumstance, I wanted to do the whole prologue then. And we did it! And now we are going to do chapter 1. All right. You've changed. I trusted you. I waited for you to come and find me. You'll probably pretend you didn't see me. While I may swallow old memories, the rest of the world does not. And now you've become something horrid. Still, I miss you so much. Empty. I feel like I'm kind of losing my voice because this is I recorded the end of the first game and the first chapter of this yesterday, last night. And I woke up and I was like, I want to do more! So my voice is probably going to go. But this is good because then I'll have a couple weeks of a break. So. Okay, I think I was giving her the Monocrow voice, but then Monocrow showed up and I didn't know what to do. But now Monocrow's dead, so I can give it to her again? Is that what we decided? Yes. Okay. Ah, you're awake. What? Where am I? I've been worried sick, It was starting to look like you were never going to wake up. You're... Yoruko. Oh, so you do remember my name. Thanks, Sora. Ah, right. I was stabbed by somebody. You were stabbed by your classmate, Siobai. A whole day's passed since then, It's noon right now. A whole day? As you fainted, Monocrow freaked out, said something like, violence like this isn't allowed in a school environment. He told us not to do anything until further instructions were given. I see. I guess it's a relief that I'm alive. This bandage, who treated me? Believe it or not, that bandage was a courtesy from none other than Siobai himself. Huh, you're telling me the person who stabbed me also treated me? I totally forgot she got stabbed, but that is how it ended last time. I literally did that yesterday and I already forgot. I don't get it either, but he said it was a mistake and that he would treat you as an apology. No one else here has medical knowledge, so we had no other choice but to let him. Talk about bending fire in one hand and water in the other. Does it hurt or anything? It's possible his apology was just so he could hurt you even more. It stings a bit, but I'm fine. I'll have to go thank him later. What are you gonna thank him for? He stabbed you, It evens out in the end. All right, Sora, since you can move, can you come to the diner? While you were out, nobody had anything to do, so we investigated the island. Everyone's gathering there to share their results. The diner? Now that I think about it, what is this place? There's a little alien in the background. Did anyone notice that? Why is that there? We're on something called the Monocrow. It's a cruise ship with dorms and all sorts of other facilities for our convenience. Ooh, we're on a cruise. Fancy. It was the big boat docked at the beach. You must have seen it when you first woke up. Yeah, that boat. I remember. We still don't know the specifics, so that's why we investigated. It's why we're meeting up now. If you can, Sora, you should really come to the diner and participate. If not, just rest some more. Okay, got it. And Yoruko, thank you. Huh, what are you thanking me for? Weren't you taking care of me? Watching over me? I just wanted to thank you for that. It's not like I wanted to watch over you. We were taking turns watching over you, and it just so happened to be my turn when you woke up. But I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried about you. Yoruko. Isn't the tsundere girl kind of a cliche at this point? Oh, what? I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going to the diner now, so come if you want to come. It's not like it matters to me. I'm going. Anyways, it looks like I was out for a while. I think I had a weird dream, but my mind is clearer now, so I think I'll be okay. For now, meeting up with everyone like Yoruko said would probably be for the best. But first, we gotta investigate the shelf. A cabinet containing medical supplies. I think you could probably treat someone with all this. What is this thing? Monitor? A display that is attached to the ceiling. Looks like it turns on whenever Monocrow's announcing anything. So I do notice these controls are, like, in a way more similar to the original games in that you just, like, point at stuff to, you know, read the flavor text instead of, like, walking your little sprite up to it. It's interesting how they changed that. I don't hate it, though. A cabinet containing medical supplies. I think you could probably treat some of those. Okay, so these are all just gonna be the same. Oh, it's this guy who stabbed me. Oh, what's this? When did you wake up, sleepyhead? He's kind of like, I don't know, he's kind of cute. I don't know. I'm like kind of interested in him. I think it's because he looks actually like an adult. Like, I don't know if he's actually supposed to be a high schooler. I hope he's not. You know, it'd be nice to have some adult characters for once. Relax, I'm just here to say sorry. Not like I can do anything anyways. That Monocrow thing has its eyes on me now. You came to say sorry? Now that I think about it, Yoruko told me you treated my wound. What are you up to? I'm not up to anything. I treated you because I was sorry. What's with that? Can't this guy even feel sorry? Look on your face. How could you tell? I may be trash, but even trash has their own beliefs. If something goes beyond my intentions, I have to take responsibility for that. It's fine if you don't understand. It's not like I have to explain my own beliefs to you anyways. Anyways, I came here to make sure your treatment went well. It looks like you're doing a lot better. We even now. You think it's that easy? Just forgive and forget, even after you stabbed me? You got some guts, eh? You have to bargain. Do I have to do more favors for you? I've already lost a lot on my end. Come on, what's your poison? I know your name is Siobai, but I don't know your full name. I also don't know your talent. You didn't tell me when we first met. If you're really sorry, then you'll tell me both. You've really got to learn how to bargain. Do you know how unequal that exchange is? Is what I want to say. I don't really care if it's just that. You'd find out if I didn't tell you anyways. There's no way you've heard of me, but I'm Siobai Hashimoto. I work in the black market as the ultimate broker. Okay, he's a high schooler. You look too old to be in high school. You look like you're 40. Broker. You're pretty amazing, you know that? Not everyone can just confidently talk with the person who stabbed them. Anyways, we're even now, right? Can we stop talking to each other now? Are you coming to the diner? Everyone's sharing their investigation results. I'd be better off investigating on my own. Thank you very much. You don't even really know if I'm an ultimate. And you don't want to interact with the guy who just stabs people like it's nothing, right? That's a fair point. Nice to see you understand things so quickly. Here's a tip. Although the wound wasn't deep, it could easily open up again. Be careful. Oh yeah, and speaking of wounds... Nah, it's nothing. It's not like me to talk this much. See ya. Why does he remind... This is gonna be a really, really weird comparison. He gives, Sans Undertale vibes. I can't explain it. I think it's the sprite where he's like doing like the shrug thing. I have not played Undertale in probably, how many years ago did it come out? That many years. But I did like it at the time. I can't tell if he's friendly or psychotic. Still, I'm glad I finally got a proper introduction. I should head to the diner, like Yoruko said. These names are gonna take some getting used to. Welcome to the Monocrows. Something that you should keep in mind is that the purple question marks indicate things you can investigate. I already figured that out a long time ago, dude. And the green area indicates areas. Clicking on them will move you to said area. You can get to the diner by finding the green arrow with the diner name tag. Well, this literally has like a knife and, not knife, a fork and a spoon above it. So I'm assuming it's one of these. Yup. I would go and try to investigate everything else, but I feel like it's gonna be like, no, you gotta go to the diner first. So I'm not even gonna try.
Kanade, that's a Kimono Friends keychain, right? Did you like the anime by any chance? I really enjoyed it. Oh, Roha, you're making Kanade uncomfortable. Are you some sort of weeb? Weeb, I was just interested in the anime, that's all. Actually, I do like some anime. A little bit. Huh, really? Which ones? I really enjoyed one called Corpse Party. Something that gory?
Oi, oi! Can you guys quiet down? Why is there so much noise when we're trying to talk about our investigation?
Anyways, Satsuka, after that,
I can normally handle just about anyone, but Yuri really tires me out.
I understand where you're coming from.
Quiet! Quiet! If you don't be quiet, we can't move on with our conversation. Wait, isn't Kokoro sleeping? Oh, that's definitely another scoop. A person who uses their iPad while they sleep. Kokoro, we're starting now, so I don't know if sleeping is, well, she's tired. Why is sharing information so difficult for this group? It's okay, Yoruko. I've half given up too. Huh? Sora? Hello, what kind of mess have I just walked into?
Sora, you woke up. We were really worried about you.
So you came after all, Sora.
Are you doing okay now?
Are you okay? Oh, I bit my tongue.
Ah, Sora, my bride. Thank goodness you're okay.
I really hope he dies first. He's the worst one so far. Don't worry, Sora. I wrote a whole article about you getting stabbed by Seobai. Ah, this is embarrassing. This is my first time being so excessively welcomed like this. Sora. Thank you so much. I'm very sorry. You got hurt trying to protect me. If you'd been seriously injured, I don't know what I'd do. Right. We don't know how well that Seobai guy treated you, so be extra careful. It's fine, really. In the end, well, it's as though my body moved on its own. Anyways, Yoruko said that we were all gathering together to share information on your investigation. So, why am I looking at a playground? The atmosphere was so tense before I stabbed. Was it all a dream?
About that. We were all terrified, but none of us knew what to do.
That was until Shinji changed the mood. He told us, let's just do what we can. And we were all inspired to cheer up.
There's nothing gained from staying so tense.
Even so, I do find it a little too upbeat right now. I was very thankful to Shinji. Usually it's my job to keep people positive, but even I was in shock.
That's right. We should really thank him. It's thanks to him that we got out of that awful atmosphere.
No, I didn't do anything. It's my first time being praised by girls like this.
Man, you're really weird, but I'm jealous.
I see. Turning a despairful situation into a brighter one by working together. You could almost call that hope. Oh, it's her. The one character I don't know what I want to do with her voice yet.
Oh, Sora's awake. And now Kokoro is awake.
Good, I'm glad Sora's here too. Everyone, I want to hear about each of your individual investigations.
To think that the girl who's sleeping is the one telling us that? Why does it hurt me?
Kokoro, you're drooling.
That's kind of cute. Hold it, I'm gonna start talking before this conversation goes south. The island we're on is called Utsuroshi... It just hit me. It's Utsuro Shima. It's connected to Utsuro. I can't believe it didn't click earlier. Oh my god. Okay. That basically means the island of nowhere. As the name implies, this island seems deserted. As for the island's size, you could circle the whole thing in about an hour or so. It's not that big. That's what's weird about all this. I've never even heard of such an island.
But it's gotta be New Japan, right? You can't just kidnap us and move us across the earth in just one morning, right? But sis, this island's climate is tropical. You don't see this kind of climate in Japan. It's probably more south than Okinawa. Huh? What did you just say? So what? You're making fun of me for being stupid now, right? No, I would never mean it like that. But kinda funny thing is, you can't conclude that the climate is tropical. Huh? Why not? And why should I have to let a guy like you know that? How do you come to that conclusion, Yuri? The climate is tropical, but the plants and ecosystem are similar to Japan. What is this discrimination?
A tropical ecosystem in Japan? Does that exist?
To be precise, the tropical and East Asian climates have mixed. Though on the outside it seems like a southern island. Knowing that, there's a high probability that this is an artificial island made by humans. Its purpose, however, is unknown.
An artificial island?
Ah, now that you say it, it does seem like a tropical island, but it isn't particularly hot or cold. You're right, even though I'm wearing a fur coat, I haven't even felt warm yet. For all we know, everything, including the blue sky, could be a set. When in actuality, we're somewhere in Japan. That's just taking it too far.
So what? We all checked over the island but didn't find anything legit. Last night, on somebody's suggestion, I tried to swim away from the island.
This sprite of his is like really funny to me. Why does he look like that?
Even after an hour of swimming, there was nothing but endless ocean. It's useless.
Build a boat then. You like boats?
Well, while you guys were eating breakfast, I was checking out the supermarket again. I was hungry. At least, with the supermarket supplies, we shouldn't have to worry about starving.
Wait, breakfast? Oh, right, you missed that because you were still unconscious. As you can see, this is a diner, but there's nowhere on the island to cook. So, this morning, we all went to the supermarket and ate some packed lunches together.
It was all very tasty, but something was lacking.
With an abundance of food and drinks, we have nothing to worry about. I investigated the park, you know, where everything went down last night, and I discovered something amazing.
Oh? Nikkei, what did you find?
That they're selling green tea flavored cola that was pulled off the market 10 years ago. Seriously, right out of the vending machine.
Hey, come here. Let me hit you.
Why are you offended by my discovery?
There was something special about the park. All of the evidence of what happened yesterday disappeared.
Oh, that was her sister. I am having a really hard time telling them apart. Okay. The quieter one also, like, she's got different hair stuff, her eyes are different, and her boobs are bigger.
Ah, right. All the stuff with the fire and burn marks disappeared. Even the corpse of that orange-haired girl.
Monocrow. That being said, who are those two people from yesterday anyways?
It still doesn't feel real to me yet. Whatever happened to that green-haired man who got sent flying? Whatever happened to that green-haired man who got sent flying? I'm okay. I'm just on the moon now.
Didn't we agree not to talk about that last night? It's just way too complicated to understand.
That's right. The priority right now is talking about what everyone investigated. Good. Outside of those places, there's a church with a bell tower, a guest house, water houses. But none of those matter because there was absolutely nothing there.
Wait, aren't you taking this a little too casually? Did you even investigate properly? Don't worry, there really was nothing.
Is that so?
What's important is this boat. The Monocrows. This boat. I was sent straight to the diner after I woke up, so I haven't investigated it yet.
It's really like a cruise. They have a game room, a gym, a library, a shower room, etc. You name it, they have it.
There's 4 floors, but the 3rd and 4th floor are reserved for our dorms. Our dorms? They're basically bedrooms, though they're still locked for some reason. Yoruko told me that a whole day has passed since I was stabbed. Where did you sleep? Inside your heart. Go away, you're so gross.
They slept in the guest house together. Guys separated from girls, obviously.
Of course, we're still students after all.
There's a bunch of other things that are also locked, but Monocrow hasn't explained why. I heard something like that. What did Monocrow say specifically?
What did he say? You can't do this yet? Just wait for now?
You can't use violence like that, Siobai. Since this is an emergency, everyone should wait until I call you guys again. I'm warning you, Siobai. If this happens again, then the convicts like you are going to be executed. As one was probably said.
Why would you memorize that?
The Monocrow is a lot wider than I thought. It makes me think that there's more investigating to do. So that's it for now.
Even after everyone talking, we didn't learn about much. It'd be nice if an escape just went poof and showed up. Does the Monocrow work? Can't we just ride the ship to land?
That was my first thought, but I couldn't find a control room. It's probably locked off. Of course, if the Mastermind is smart in any way, he'll just make sure we can't use the boat.
Come on, Yuki. Why do you gotta be so down like that? There's nothing to worry about. It's only been a day on the Monocrow, and it's been pretty quiet. I'm sure we'll be able to escape.
This is a bit sudden, but where's Mikado? I saw Siobai earlier.
Wait, you met with a psychopath? Are you okay? Did he hurt you?
Since Mikado is the Mastermind, he's our biggest clue. So we definitely looked for him at first, but we couldn't find him. He's completely vanished.
As for Siobai, no one wanted to get close to a psychopath like him. Luckily, he seems to have cooled down a bit.
I'm very interested in him, though, for some reason. Does everyone happen to know Siobai's full name and talent? No, Monocrow called him Siobai, so that's all we know. Well, he told me. His name is Siobai Hashimoto. He's the ultimate broker.
Huh? How did you get him to tell you? He told us we all had to pay some sort of fee.
When I met him, he apologized to me. He said he wanted to make it up to me. So I told him to give me his full name and talent. Siobai Hashimoto. I thought I heard that name before. Guess it really is him. You know each other?
Oh, his deep voice always jump scares me, I swear to God.
Me knowing a boy? Impossible. But he is really popular on the black market. Trade successfulness? 100%. Reliability? 100%. I think he might have even had a connection to the Russian mafia. You wouldn't think a guy like him would go and apologize like that. I was surprised too. He seemed to follow his own sort of beliefs or rules. If he's here too, he might help investigate. If he's a broker, he'll definitely be good at gathering information, but we can't trust him. If we can't trust him, then working with him will actually be counterproductive.
Hakuro, you seem very emotional on the matter.
It's just, I talked to him a bit last night, and he seemed to have a bunch of psyche locks on his heart. I don't like it.
That aside, how are we even supposed to trust a guy who goes around stabbing people? Especially in a killing game where,
Instant stillness. Although we had forgotten in our happy mood, we are in a killing game right now.
Sorry guys, I said something really uncalled for just now.
Don't worry about it. No one is going to do that here. Yeah, if we exclude Mikado and Siobai...
It'll be fine. Monocrow hasn't said anything and Mikado was nowhere to be found. We might even be able to return home without incident if we just keep investigating. Right as Yuki made that hope-filled observation. Really sorry for interrupting your hopeful fantasies, even though something like that could never happen. Sorry, my comrades. Dealing with last night's emergency has made me quite busy. Since the preparations are finally complete, I must now re-explain. Everyone please come to Tsurushima Park. If you're absent, you'll be breaking a rule, and as such, you will be punished accordingly. What? Did Monocrow just... I knew it. Things were far too quiet.
Well, what do we do?
Can't do anything except go. We'll be punished if we don't.
Who's afraid of some punishment? We're not listening to that thing, right?
I don't know. I feel the same way, but I feel like we should go.
Yes. After all, Mikado really did kill someone yesterday.
Looks like we can't refuse. A total hostage situation. We should go. Standing here won't do us any good. After the briefly bright atmosphere was suddenly broken by Monocrow's announcement, we all made our way to the Utsuroshima Park. I hope Teruya's okay. I'm like so worried about him, honestly. What did you do with my boy? What did you do with him, you stupid bird? You're all here.
Wait, so Tsuyobai and Mikado are here too?
Why would I not come? Weren't you listening? If you don't come, you die. He was like deep. He was like, greetings everyone, it's been a while. Just where were you yesterday? I was talking with Monocrow, planning the next few days.
Oi, 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 before this guy starts giving us explanations, let's just beat him up. Then we can force him to send us home.
You're right, we can ask why he kidnapped us later.
Wait, everyone stop. This is not something Monocrow, the crow amongst crows, can forgive. I called you here so that incidents like this one, like the one Tsuyobai caused, won't happen again.
Tsuyobai's incident?
Yesterday, the short-tempered Tsuyobai went ahead and shanked somebody before I could explain. There are rules to this game. Get this through your skulls. Violence is forbidden here. Huh? The only time you can harm somebody is if you're murdering somebody. Harm without the intent of murder will result in punishment.
So in short, violence without the intent of murder is against the rules?
That's right. I will also explain another very important rule. Last night, Tsuyobai stabbed someone as soon as he heard that killing somebody allows you to escape the island. However, doing something like that is not okay. This trip has special rules. Special rules? It's not random killing. Only those who can kill in secret and clear the class trial can escape. Class trial? If someone like you is killed, after given a short amount of time to investigate, everyone will have to participate in a class trial. Look at those me in the back, aren't I cute? In the class trial, the Blackened must face off against the remaining spotless students in a battle, where everyone's lives are on the line. Your job in a trial is to debate until you expose the murderous Blackened. Through the final vote, if the person with the most votes will be seen as Blackened. If that is correct, only the Blackened killer will receive punishment. The remaining students will return to their trip. But if that answer is wrong, then everyone besides the Blackened is punished and the Blackened will be set free.
Yeah, we know the rules. We've done this. This ain't my first rodeo, Monocrow.
Those are the rules of the class trial, do you all understand?
I see. So, Tsuyobai's actions last night were no good at all. If Sora had died, everyone would have known that Tsuyobai was the killer.
Isn't your reaction a little funny considering that you're the mastermind?
If there was a rule like that, you should have explained it before the killing part. Who's setting up these rules and restricting us like this anyways?
I don't like agreeing with Tsuyobai, but he's right. This all seems like some weird way to appeal to someone's weird fetish.
For what purpose?
Oh, isn't investigating that your only hope? I won't set restrictions on your investigations. So by all means, please continue. I have one more thing to give all of you.
Monopad, or whatever, Electro ID, depends on the game, it always has a different title.
Monocrow started distributing smartphone-like objects to everyone. What is this? The thing I gave you just now is the Student Handbook Plus. It's an upgrade version of the one they use at Hope's Peak Academy. It only works with your unique fingerprint and it contains student profiles, rules, a chatting service. Ooh, I can text someone. Oh, I'm gonna slide into, I don't know anyone's names. Someone's DMs. The one guy who looks like not a teenager. I'm gonna slide into Tsuyobai. I'm gonna slide into Tsuyobai's DMs. Be like, hey, why'd you stab me? Do it again. And other assorted functions. Everyday life without this handbook is nearly impossible. Do not lose it. The remaining rules are in that handbook. If any of you lose it, you will be punished for it. You keep saying punish, but what does that mean exactly? What do you mean, what? It's execution. Death.
Death? Do not anger Monocrow. He might not look it, but your lives are at his fingertips. Or rather, Feathers. I'm monitoring even your slightest movements, one by one. I will know if you break the rules. What if no killings happens? What then? Although I know it won't be the case, you would simply live here forever peacefully. I said this before, but I will never force you to kill. The choice is yours. You're telling us if we want to leave, we have to kill someone? Well, I should be off now. Be sure to read the remaining rules in your handbook before you head back out. Unless you don't want to read it. In which case, you'll probably get executed for violating a rule you don't even know about. Ha 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 ha. Oh, well, at least I got some screen time. Before we could even reply, Monocrow was gone. We were left in a state of denial.
He left. We still had a mountain of questions to ask him.
No worries. Monocrow might be gone, but we do have this guy. Mikado Sanoji!
What about me?
What do you mean, what about me? You're the goddamn mastermind. You even said you talked and organized things with Monocrow. This guy's definitely on the same wavelength as Monocrow. Better if we just off him here and clear the class trial.
What are you talking about? You can't kill.
But it doesn't seem like Mikado's going to answer our questions.
Oh, wait a moment, everyone. You're all making a hasty mistake. I did say I'm the mastermind, but when did I tell you I was on the same page as Monocrow? What are you saying? Just as I said, well, I'm the mastermind of this game. I will not be on the mastermind's side for this killing game. Like everyone else, I'm a participant. Do you understand what I'm saying? Your conditions are the same as ours. That's right, Kokoro. As she said, you can't kill any one of you. I could kill any one of you, and any one of you can kill me. And in that case, I also participate in the class trial, and I also receive punishment if I lose. The same thing goes for the rules. I have no information either. I'm truly on the listening side. What? Wait, I was listening as I was leaving just now, and I don't understand. If you were going to do that from the start, why come out as the mastermind? What do you gain from participating in this crazy game with us? Well, that's directly connected to the reason I became your kidnapper, so I can't tell you. All I know is that as a participating student, I share your conditions and must participate in the killing game. And you expect us to believe that? You're free to believe it or not believe me. But I speak the truth. In fact, I would like to become an acquaintances with you all. In a situation like this, full of despair, ones are important, are they not?
That's ridiculous. Why do we have to bond with the one who created this despair in the first place?
Yeah, I could totally kill you for that.
Yeah, and I could totally kill you for that. What? How much more do I need to repeat myself? I'm in the same situation as all of you. I'm prepared to both kill and be killed. I'm no different from the other students, so treat me the same. If you want to kill me then, go for it. If you think you can, that is.
What? He disappeared.
Damn, is that the same magic we saw last night?
Everyone, I understand your hatred towards Mikado, but if we kill him, we become killers.
I know, but I can't help getting so pissed off.
Now, attention everyone. You all got too worked up. Everyone felt fine at the Monocrows earlier, right? Just act like that and it'll be fine. No one here is going to kill anyways.
Satsuka.
Don't think about the weird guys like Siobai and Mikado. Just pretend it's all of us. Speaking of which, both Siobai and Kokoro are gone. Where did they go?
Satsuka's right.
Let those guys do as they please. As for us, shouldn't we boot up the student handbooks we received? That's right, it sounded like the rules were really important anyway, so... Try to calm ourselves. We did as Yoruko said and checked the rules. What are they going to be?
Sora.
Well, at least it knows my name. Upon pressing the power button and scanning our finger by touching the screen, it started up, showing our name. But I'm sure Sora is just a made-up name, so why is it appearing on here too? Good question. The school trip at... Oh, sorry. I'll read the bottom first. Saving discussions for later, we decided to take a look at the rules. The school trip at Utsurushima has no time limit. Once the murder takes place, a class trial will be held shortly thereafter. Participation is mandatory for all remaining students. If the correct blackhand is chosen at the class trial, only the blackhand killer will be punished. If the correct blackhand is not chosen at the class trial, then all the students except for the blackhand will be punished. If the blackhand wins the class trial, the blackhand completes the school trip and can leave to the outside world. In the case of the multiple blackhand killers, in quick succession, only the first killer is recognized. Night times from 10 p.m. to 7 a.m. During this time, the Monocrows will be locked and you will not be able to leave. During nighttime, scary monsters patrol Utsurushima, and any harm that comes from these beasts is your responsibility. During nighttime, you are only allowed to sleep in your own room in the Monocrows. They don't want the whole Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc incident with Maizono to happen again. Sleeping in another room or outside of the room is against the rules. Violence is forbidden on Utsurushima. This includes violence against Monocrow and the destruction of property. However, violence with the intent of murder is excluded. So what if you're like, I really want to murder this statue. I want to kill it dead. Like, can you do that? Or is that vandalism? Like, what if you do have murderous intent for like a statue? Are you allowed to destroy it then? Monocrow is not involved in any killing. The Student Handbook Plus is limited to 1 per person and can only be operated by fingerprint. If it is carelessly lost, then you will be punished. After 3 students discover the body discovery announcement will play. Whether this includes the culprit's sighting is on a case-by-case basis. You're freely allowed to investigate Utsurushima, and there are no specific restrictions. Rules can be added and removed as needed. Ooh, they can be removed. Interesting. Our first thoughts when reading the rules were mostly filled with confusion. Some rules were self-explanatory, others we didn't fully understand.
Why are there so many?
Wait, what's with rule number 8, monsters?
Rules 7 and 9 tell us we can't leave the Monocrows at night, so maybe it doesn't matter. Well, what's rule 13? Body discovery announcements?
I'm not sure, but it seems like 3 people need to discover a body for that announcement to play.
Ugh, none of these help us on the slightest. But, well, the rules don't restrict us from investigating, so we just have to keep it up.
That's right. No matter how perfect this Mastermind might think he is, he must have made a mistake. Somewhere that might let us escape. At least we don't have to worry about anyone dangerous besides Syobai and Mikado. Don't pay attention to them. If those 2 are bound by the rules, they can't do anything to us.
Alright, now that we've read the rules, let's get back to investigating.
Sure, it might be confusing, but we have to do something.
If you can't avoid them, join them. Let's go, Kanade. Sure. Just meet up, sis.
Alright, let's gather info and look for clues to get out of here. Although the atmosphere got much more tense since Monocrow arrived, I'm glad we were able to stay somewhat positive. Even if we don't know a lot, as long as we trust each other, life on this island will be okay. This is how our despair-filled school trip on the island of nowhere all began. But is Teruya okay? He went to space. Where is he? I miss him. I miss doing this voice. I can't believe I do, but I do. He's important to me. He's my buddy. Everyone went to different locations. I made my way to the dorm first. Oh, look at my cool dorm. So this is my room. This room feels so normal. I know there's nothing wrong with being normal, but it feels weird. Everyone should be investigating on their own right now. I guess I should start investigating too. Sora now has some free time. During this free time, the player can do one of 3 things. The first is investigation. Select a location and you investigate it. While you investigate, you may occasionally gain money and experience. Oh, interesting, a new mechanic. The second option is socializing. During free time, you may spend some time with other students. Spending time with your fellow students will increase your intimacy with them and may trigger an event. Scene 5 of any friend's special events will give you that person's special ability. You can raise intimacy through gift items. The skills you will receive help in both daily life and trials. The third and final option is to rest. As the name suggests, you will spend your time resting. During free time, you'll have 3 separate occasions to do something. Fatigue is restored by 1 per day, 2 if you rest. However, resting during the afternoon periods will only restore half the fatigue, which is 1. You're free to do whatever you want, but please use your time efficiently. Interesting. Ah, Sora, there you are. Do you remember in Danganronpa 2 when you had to like find like the hidden Monokumas like with surfboards and stuff? Is that what this is gonna be right now? I kind of hope not. I don't want to do that. Well, this is a surprise. I didn't really want to see you, but what is it? No need to be so rude. I came to tell you something. This is your first time in your room, right? Welcome to the pride of the Monocrows. Each room is unique to each individual student. Unique? Not only that, this whole cruise was cutting-edge technology. You already know from entering, but you can only open and lock doors using your Student Handbook Plus. So take caution not to lose it, alright? Also, please be aware that the Student Handbook will either enter sleep mode if you leave it open for long enough without using it. You can turn the lights off by clapping. There's a high-tech refrigerator that can freeze and thaw things in an instant. A shower that matches your preferences. Ah, there's also a remote near the bed that allows you to open and close windows and doors even when you're laying down. It sounds like this place would be great for shut-ins. Although there's not much furniture and the room isn't that big, you can find plenty of weapons in the storage room, so please take a look. If you're just here to tell me that, can you get out of here? I'm tired of looking at your face. Ho-ho! But there's one more thing I need to tell you. You know those handbooks I gave you earlier? There's a function on them called Crow Card. Crow Card? What does that mean? To put it simply, it's the currency you'll be using on this island. It's called Crow Coins, or C Coins for short. Remember Monocrows? Well, now they start with the letter C. Any C Coins you can find will be kept on your Crow Card. If you're curious to know how much you have, just open up your handbook and check. Do I really need to use money on this island? It didn't really seem like it. Well, you don't really need money here, but if you manage to escape, all your Crow Coins will be converted to yen in cash. So you're saying... That's right. I'm saying collect a lot of Monocoins, and you'll leave this island.
She said Monocoins. It's Crow Coins. There's an error.
I've hidden them all over the island, so it should be fun to look for them.
Yeah, no, that's like the worst mechanic of any game. Like, not of any game ever, but like, it's the most pointless mechanic, I guess. Like, oh boy, we're in a killing game. Let's look for hidden coins. Like, who would do that?
Oh, and just so you know, you can exchange Monocoins between other students using the handbook as well. So we can make deals. Oh, interesting. That's a new mechanic. Of course. Since you can buy and sell important items with C-Coins, deals are something to keep in mind. Well, I'll be going now. I have to go explain this to all the other students now. Hee enjoy yourself. C-Coins are scattered all over the map. To find them, you're gonna have to investigate items. You can use Crow Coins to buy items that you want to give to others to increase intimacy. Okay, so the Mono machine, but it's probably called something else. You can check how many Crow Coins you have by opening the handbook with Shift. You'll also receive Crow Coins from various activities such as the class trial and through unique skills. For now, proceed with free time until the next main event is triggered. Was that my doorbell? I'm gonna have to hang out with Yuki. Is he the mandatory one? No, it's her. Interesting. Oh, Sora, hello. Yoruko, what are you doing here? Nothing, really. I just came to check on you. I was just checking around my room. I'm headed out to do my own investigation now. Oh, that's probably a good idea. I was planning to go investigate as well, but I feel like it'd be more efficient with 2 people. Do you mind? Oh, we're besties. I don't mind at all. Oh, really? Thank goodness. Do you want to come with me right now? I like her. She's cute. You will now go on an investigation tutorial with Yoruko. First, please choose a place to investigate. So, what do you think we should investigate? Does it matter? Like, are they gonna get mad if you pick like a certain area? Let's just go to the park. Yeah. Because that's where he appeared. You know? I investigated the area thoroughly. I didn't find any clues to help us escape, but I won't give up. You gain 100 experience. What does experience do? You gain 2 skill points. Oh, okay. So those are points, and you have to have a certain amount of points to use the abilities of people, I assume. I think that's what this is going to mean. So it's like not saying this is useless. You probably don't want to do it. You will always receive experience during the investigation. As you collect experience through playing Super Danganronpa and other 2, you will eventually level up. Leveling up will grant you skill points. You can use these skill points to purchase skills for the class trial. Okay. Also, if you reach a certain level, Sora will gain a special ability. Skills are very important for class trials as they make clearing them much easier. Okay, so I probably should balance my time out well between free time event. Like, I probably should do one of these every day and then 2 socializing, maybe. I'm not sure. I'll have to think about how I'm going to strategize that. But yeah, we do want all the skills possible. I think there was something like this in the actual, like, original games where you could purchase skills outside of just the ones you got from hanging out with people. I think that's what this is. Huh? I think I found something. Oh boy, a water bottle. Sora and Yoruko, what are you 2 doing here? Setsuka, hello. We're just investigating for clues. Oh, I thought you were on a date or something.
What What the hell? Why would you assume we're dating? I would never date a girl in the first place.
Oh, so she's actually, she likes girls. She blushed when she said that, so she likes girls. Ooh, cute.
It was a joke, Yoruko. You don't have to react like that. Anyways, don't let things get too hot between you two. Take your time. I feel like Yoruko and I got closer today. I feel like Setsuka and I got closer today. Normally, you would just gain experience for investigating. However, there's always a chance that an event could occur. There are 3 kinds of events. We acquire a certain amount of sea coins, we obtain a random gift, we meet up with somebody and increase the intimacy with that person. In some cases, all 3 of these events can happen at the same time. There are places that each student tends to frequent more often than others. The student encounter will be exclusive to the students who hang out around that area. There are skills that can increase the rewards of these investigation events. I do like how they're adding in all these like other mechanics that we didn't have before. It's probably gonna make me go through all the different tutorials for the different types of things, and then I'll actually get to save. Huh? The doorbell again? Oh, there's Yuki. He's gonna be my first socialization, I told you. Hello, Sora. Yuki, what are you doing here? Oh, well, remember when I went crazy in the first game and then I basically died? Well, I wanted to talk about the trauma I have from that, and I was wondering if I could talk to you for a minute. Sure, come on in. Go into your private room? Does this mean... Is something wrong? Come in. Oh, my bad, thank you. I spent some time chatting with Yuki. I feel like Yuki and I got closer today. Does he want this bottle I got? A tutorial on gift distribution will now begin. During your time on Utsushima, you will be able to spend time with your fellow students. Utsushima. Do you know that you're Utsuro, Yuki? Although, didn't I already decide that this is like somehow a different Yuki? Because like, he literally died. Like, he died. We saw a building collapse on him. I mean, he has ultimate luck. But, like, it wouldn't really make sense for it to be Utsuro because he already went through a whole game like thinking he was Yukimaro. Why would he suddenly go back? Like, clearly we didn't get the ending where he wants to be Yuki. Like, that's a bad end. So I think this is a different guy. By default, when hanging out with another student, your intimacy with them increases by 1. However, if you give a gift to your fellow students, the amount of intimacy you gain increases. However, every student has their likes and dislikes, so make sure to give them the right gifts. There are 3 types of gifts: good gifts, normal gifts, and bad gifts. Oh my god, the bad gifts. My friend, I think I probably mentioned this in the first Danganronpa Another when we started giving out gifts, but I always think of this. She accidentally gave Mondo Uwata a tumbleweed and he got really mad at her, and I think about that a lot. Like, him getting so angry at this stupid tumbleweed. You can obtain gifts through the Monocrow machine via the game room on the 2nd floor. Why don't we try giving Yuki a gift? This bottle of water. Luckily for us, one of Yuki's favorite drinks is mineral water. Give him the one you found. Okay, Yuki. You lame. Yes. Would you like some mineral water? A gift for me? Oh, I really, really like this. Thank you so much, Sora. He is very pleased with the gift I gave him. I like that the free time events are actually translated and I don't have to go to YouTube. That's gonna make this a lot easier to edit. Yuki? Yes? What did you want to talk to me about? Because I don't know how to reply to your constantly sighing. Sorry. Truth is, I wanted to give you a proper apology. Apology? Yeah, I'm talking about yesterday. You pushed me out of the way and got stabbed. Oh, that? You already apologized in the diner, right? That didn't feel like enough, and there was a big crowd. So I wanted to apologize properly. I'm really sorry. It's fine, really. I'm okay, you're okay, that's all that matters in the end, right? I guess, but it really was all my fault if you think about it. I really don't know what to say. Yuki. It's okay, just buy me lunch sometime. You're such a short-minded person. Can I touch your antenna? This one? If you really feel that bad, buy me some lunch later. Really? Lunch? If we get out of here, it better be delicious. Okay, if that's what you want. Yuki seems happy. Oh no, I'm not gonna need a guide for this. That aside, you're pretty stubborn, Yuki. Huh? Like, just now, even though I said I was okay, you kept apologizing. You're a very passive person, Yuki. But I'm the normal one here, surrounded by such talent. Maybe to you guys I seem like that. What are you gonna do with your life if you're so easily disappointed? It's not about being an ultimate. Besides, you're technically the ultimate lucky student. I mean, I don't even know what my talent is. Well, hopefully time will solve that mystery. Yuki, why don't we investigate together instead of just staying on the ship? Yeah, that sounds good. If you're really still sorry after all that, then be sure to put 110% into investigating. Escaping this island with everyone alive is the best ending we can hope for. Yeah, let's escape this place with everyone. Rank up! Your relationship with Yuki Maeda raised from 0 to 1. Information about Yuki Maeda has been updated in the Student Handbook Plus. You earned 1 skill point. Also get skill points from doing that too. Intimacy can be influenced by the choices you make during free time events. The 3 possibilities when making a choice are +1, 0, and -1 to intimacy. For example, there could be 2 +1 choices and 1 -1 choice, or 1 0 choice, 1 +1, and 1 -1 choice. The choice values will change between each character, but there will always be a +1 choice. Once your intimacy with a character reaches a high enough level, you will unlock a special event with that character. There are 5 intimacy ranks to go through for each character. At each rank up, you'll receive a skill or skill point. It should be noted that your initial intimacy and event quota differs from character to character. Friendly characters will have a higher initial intimacy than, say, an unfriendly character. You can't view what your intimacy level is, but there is a skill that allows you to do so. Lastly, students with negative intimacy will enter a reversed state. If a student is in a reversed state, you will not be able to spend time with them. There are ways to fix this, however. One way is waiting for the chapter to end. When a chapter ends, all students with negative intimacy will be reset to 0. Another way is to encounter the person who is in a reversed state through investigation events. Finding that student through an investigation event is rare, but is the only way to increase intimacy with someone in a reversed state. This means that entering negative intimacy might lock you from interacting with the character for an entire chapter. Okay, be careful. Oh god, okay, I will need a guide for this then. I hope one exists, because otherwise I'm screwed. It's already night. I went around the island for the day, but there wasn't anything of interest. It's still the first day, but other students are also on this island. I'm sure everyone is scared and confused. I made a lunchbox using food from the convenience store, so I feel full, but I need to go to bed early. Huh? Did that come from my student handbook? Oh, he sent us a text. Yeah, a group chat with him. Greetings, everyone. This handbook even had texting. Cool, right? Bond together through PMs and group chats. Looks like Mikado wants to advertise the texting features. I'm very interested in him. He seems like a little freak. They all left the group chat. No, poor Mikado. Oh, that's so funny. Oh my god. Okay. I'm kind of interested in him. I know he's like kind of the antagonist, but he's kind of like little goober. Seriously? Hello. Oh no, it's Kanade. Kanade's the shy one. Okay. Hello. Huh? Emma left. Bleh. Your handbook has a messaging function. Because of this, you may receive text while playing. Oh, I love that feature. That's so cute. There are 2 types of text messages. One is to conveniently progress the plot, and other is to receive special messages from students you've hung out with a lot. Be aware that even if you have completed a student's free time events, you will not receive the special message if they are in a reversed state. There's also special messages you can get after obtaining a certain item. Be on the lookout for them. Okay, what a cute feature. I love all this new stuff. That's so much fun. I do think this is a good place to leave off this episode, but I'm really, really enjoying this game so far. I just want to keep playing it, you know? I have stuff I need to do and I'm like, no, more Danganronpa, another 2. I've loved everything so far. I do want to... Okay, so this is the handbook. I want to see if we can look at everyone's. Okay. So this is me, the pretty and cute Sora, what should I write about myself? We don't know my birthday, we just know she's 172 centimeters. Okay. You. Her birthday's November 11th. Why do they have their chest sizes? She's always around for her sister and probably the more submissive of the 2. Also November 11th. She's very dominant, acts all high and mighty, but she's easily frightened. April 12th. He's ultimate spaceman. He's a pervert. Gross. I like that. I like that these actually got translated too. His birthday is November 9th. He's the ultimate firefighter. He's very confident and loud around guys, but as soon as a girl comes around, he becomes very timid. Thankfully, he's a very reliable person. He's cool. December 10th. Yoruko Kabuya, ultimate hostess. She seems to be a nice person around me, and I enjoy her conversations. P.S. She's a walking cliche. I like how sassy Sora is. His birthday's October 1st. He's tall. He's 180 centimeters. I think that's tall. I might be 180 centimeters. Actually, I don't know if that's tall or not. I'm American. I don't know. He's ultimate wizard. He's the one who kidnapped us all and brought us on this island to play the killing game. I don't understand what his motives are. Why is he doing something like this? He's fascinating. What a weirdo. September 9th. Okay, so her birthday's the same month as mine. She seems like a very playful person, but I find her a bit simple-minded. She keeps our morale up, so I'll ignore her for now. March 30th. She's very positive about everything, but I think she's secretly terrified of this whole situation. She's pretty much just an ordinary girl with the exception of that strange mouth. That's not normal, right? August 3rd. He stabbed me. Though I guess he was trying to stab Yuki, but I'm pretty sure he's a bad person. But at the same time, I think he's my classmate too. Yuki Maida. Oh, I have a heart with him. He's pretty plain, but at least he's a good person. Jeez, Sora. He seems like his top priority is health. That just makes him sound like a nagging mother, though. She's very nice, but seems very relaxed. But I think she might have a loose screw somewhere. She seems to be able to read people, but I rarely express my feelings, so it looks like she has a hard time reading me. It looks like she likes to be alone. If something happens, there's no doubt in my mind that Nikkei would write it down as a scoop. Stats? Fatigue? Or I don't know what the fatigue thing means. I have 0 coins. Okay, I don't care about the rules. I have 0 gifts. These are the skills. Increase max influence. Allows you to save after every phase. Oh, I'm gonna have to get that one, probably. I think. Well, we'll see what we unlock. But those two seem really good, actually. I like how we can buy stuff this time. Bullets, not currently available. System. Okay. Save our game. All right. Yep, that is the end of this episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you did like this episode, go ahead and leave me a like and comment. I do try to read every comment and respond appropriately. And subscribe if you haven't. It does help me and helps out my channel. And I hope you're having a wonderful day or night or wherever you are in the world. I hope it's fantastic. And with that, I will see you in the next episode. Later.